Guys, Josh Feuerstein here. Oftentimes we go through situations in life that break our heart, that wound us, that leave us bleeding. And yet it is that oftentimes we do what's natural in those situations, just like an injured hiker seeking shelter from a storm or a bunny rabbit that's being chased by a mountain lion. We seek refuge, and oftentimes we seek refuge in a cave. You see, because a cave is a place of isolation. It's a place that we can be safe for a season. It's a place that we have security. And yet I would challenge you today that your cave is not your final destination. It's not the plan of God for your life. It may be okay for a short season to slink back and segregate yourself, but I want you to know that after you get done licking your wounds, I don't want you to live in your cave any longer. I don't want you to stay in depression. I don't want you to stay in a state of hurt and despair. I want you to realize today that there's more in life for you. In fact, when I look at the historicity of Scripture and I look at the story of Joshua, I find that he's chasing 5 kings and they're running for their lives. And they make a mistake. They hide in a cave. Now, the problem wasn't that they hid in a cave. The problem was that they decided to stay there. And what was their cave ended up becoming their prison. Joshua found them and rolled a stone in front of that cave, and it became their prison. And eventually, he pulled them out, hung them, and buried them right back there in that cave. Their cave became their prison, and their prison became their grave. The same thing with depression, and the same thing with sulking back from society and segregating ourselves. There's oftentimes, if we get comfortable there, in that place of loneliness, that place of despair, that place of depression, well, we end up living there. And it's a dangerous, dangerous place to live. In fact, when I look at Scripture, when I look at the hope and the glory of my life, when I look at the testimony and the story, the things that I've been through, the valley of the shadow of death that I've walked through, I want to tell you and encourage you with this. When I look at the gospel of Jesus Christ, it really is the story of an empty cave. It's the story of a Jesus Christ who died, whose dreams and whose disciples all seem to be looking at him thinking, well, this can't be good. This is a dismal failure. But for 3 days he laid there in that grave cave. But I want you to know that on the 3rd day he was resurrected. And if Jesus Christ can be resurrected from the dead, then I want you to know that he has the power to resurrect your dreams. He has the power to resurrect your life. Whatever problem, situation, or circumstance you might be facing, I need you to know that Jesus is far more powerful. And it's time for you to come out of your cave the same way that he did. It's time for your life to be resurrected, your dreams to be resurrected, and that's my prayer for you today. So I ask that you would take a moment and share this encouragement. There's somebody in your timeline, your newsfeed, or your friends list that is depressed, down, despondent, and in despair, and they need to hear this message. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you click share on the side or the bottom of this video. So please remember to click share, like, and comment below if you're not my friend already on Facebook. We do this every day. I would love to live life with you. So click my name at the top of this video and let's be friends. God bless you guys. Have a very, very beautiful day.